Before I begin, I would like you to do something with me. Take a moment and think about a situation in your life that you're unhappy with. It might be something that you've been holding on to for quite some time now, but you can't quite let it go because you might disappoint someone, because that's not the expectation from you. Maybe it's something that drains you more than it fills you. Hold that thought because I know that feeling. The feeling of wanting to be happy with that one thing that's become such a big part of your life, but you can't. The feeling of trying to find joy because so many other people appear joyful, but you're not. That's a hard place to be when you're showing up for something that doesn't show up for you. For me, it was competitive swimming. Every morning at 5 a.m., I would drag myself out of bed, half asleep and fully annoyed to go train. Not just regular training. By training, I mean entering a cold pool, 15 degrees, to do long laps, 1.5 kilometers, that required endless discipline, day in, day out. And guess what? I hated it. But you see, I didn't choose swimming. Swimming kind of chose me. Well, it chose my family. You see, my brother was amazing at it. He had speed, he had medals, he had everything it took to be a good swimmer. And I was present, but replaceable. I tried though, I really did. I spent 3 years in that pool. 3 years of showing up every time. 3 years of detangling wet, chlorinated hair. 5 minutes before school. Okay, maybe I'm exaggerating, but you get the point. It was tough. So then I thought, why don't I quit? Why don't I walk away? But Ruby, that's not the expectation from you. Ruby, your brother is a competitive swimmer. That was my mind. And then, after a few, very many consultations with my mother, I gathered enough courage to quit. And you see, quitting taught me something I wish more people would understand. Sometimes walking away isn't giving up, per se, but rather choosing yourself. But then what? Now what do I do with my 5 a.m.s? Now what do I do while my brother is still swimming like the fish that he was? And that's when tennis showed up. Now, I didn't enter this sport like a new hero beginning their destiny. No. I entered like a lost tourist with poor timing. From the moment I stepped on that court, I knew I was a bit too late. Team warm up, would have me out of my breath. The coach would be passing, and I have to step back to let him pass while I'm holding my breath so that he doesn't hear how heavily I was breathing. Tennis humbled me. A win was a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity that would be celebrated for weeks. That's how rare it was. So then I thought, why don't I quit again? Because what if I'm just not meant for sports? What if athletics is just not my field of expertise? But that's when I realized that courage not only called me to walk away, it called me to do so much more. It called me to enjoy the process of becoming, to stop comparing my first year on that court to someone else's 10th year. It taught me that comparison only leaves you feeling unsure and unworthy. It taught me that, and allow this to sink in, it's okay not to be at the top. It's okay not to be the best. What matters is that you grow. And maybe like that, I've told your story. Because I know somewhere in this room, someone is seated here, standing, staring at a bridge they're afraid to cross. Maybe for you, it's not tennis or swimming. Maybe for the ladies, it's comparison to her. You know, her. Maybe it's an unhealthy work environment or a toxic friendship and or relationship. Whatever it is, if you're in that position, scared, unsure, and stuck, if you take nothing out of my talk today, take this, the 3 Ps. Pause. Ask yourself, why am I doing this? Am I doing it for success or am I doing it for approval? Then process. Talk to someone, a friend, a teacher. For me, it was my mother. She showed me that it's okay not to be at the best at swimming, and it's fine to venture out, not necessarily be at the top. Then proceed. Take steps forward. Despite them being small or uncertain, take them. Pause, process, proceed. Because what I've learned is that sometimes life isn't always about moving from good to better to best. More often than not, it's about moving from worse to bad, and only then to good. Thank you.